News of big developments in Indian cricket after the team's defeat in the Test series against England. Ravi Shastri has been appointed director of the Indian team and he will now control and handle the team. Coach Duncan Fletcher will report to him and Shastri will coordinate with Chief Selector Sandeep Patil and Captain MS Dhoni. This is an unprecedented move and puts an Indian on top of the team pyramid. Sanjay, Bangar and Bharat Arjun will be assistant coaches. Bowling coach Joe Dawes and fielding coach Trevor Penny have reportedly been sacked. Our Shridhar will now be the new fielding coach. Alright, we have with us our consulting editor sports Boria Majumdar, who's with us on the phone line. Also with us our sports editor Vikrant Gupta. I'm going to come to you first, Vikrant. Major changes. Ravi Shastri, it seems, has now been appointed as the top man as far as the Indian team's management is concerned.
It's a new post, Simi. It's a new move. Though Ravi Shastri has always been the go-to man for the BCCI. Remember, he was also the coach immediately after the World Cup for a brief little while. He's been on various committees, but I think it's a step in the right direction. There is an Indian who will head the entire coaching system. There's an Indian who would now coordinate with the chief selector. He'll also obviously be coordinating with the captain, and he's got the experience. Maybe we were expecting somebody like Rahul Dravid to be ushered in. Maybe Rahul Dravid didn't agree. That could have been a very, very logical step. But then getting Sanjay Bangar, getting Bharat Arun and as R. Shridhar to assist the coaches is also a step in the right direction. Remember, there's been criticism of the support staff. You've been dropping catches and there's a fielding coach. You've been bowling no balls and there's a bowling coach. Your batsmen have been getting out much the same way and there's a head coach. I think this is the new India. Sanjay Bangar, Bharat Arun, you would see after the series also will get important roles. Maybe after Duncan Fletcher goes, after the World Cup, there could be an Indian heading the entire coaching system.
Alright, Vikrant, stay on with us. Let's also get a word from Boria Majumdar, who's with us on the phone line. Boria, what do you make of these developments?
It was inevitable. You know, the BCCI has pushed this pedal too far. Joe Dawes was appointed in Australia in 2012 in January. And if you see from there on, I mean, just take the sort of result and scorecard of Duncan Fletcher, Joe Dawes and Trevor Penny. I mean, Duncan Fletcher, they have persisted with till the World Cup because they perhaps don't want a major change at the helm. Though now they have clipped his wings and he will be reporting to Ravi Shastri. And as far as Joe Dawes and Trevor Penny are concerned, they are sacked. This is only inevitable. I mean, if you see the bowling, the fielding, you will see what utility Trevor Penny and Joe Dawes brought to the table. But the question is, you know, Ravi Shastri as team director, is this an interim step? Is this a step right up to the World Cup? What happens to Duncan Fletcher? He still continues as head coach, so there is no clarity on that. What does this mean for Mahendra Singh Dhoni? Obviously, the BCCI is reposing faith in Mahendra Singh Dhoni or will repose faith in Mahendra Singh Dhoni till the World Cup. But this is a major change. I welcome the appointment of Sanjay Bangar. You have seen what Sanjay Bangar has done with his IPL side. He's been there, done that. You know, he's a new guy, he's a young guy. This happened with Gary Kirsten. And once you bring young blood, they are in tune with the coaching system at this point in time, knows a lot of these players, youngsters who he has played with. So this is a step in the right direction, Siri, but we still need more clarity. What is the role of Duncan Fletcher? Will Ravi Shastri remain till Australia, till the World Cup, or is this an interim step? Several things need to be clarified by the BCCI.
Alright, Vikrant and Boria, stay on with us. We're also being joined by former Indian cricketer Nikhil Chopra on the phone line. Nikhil, major developments. Ravi Shastri has been appointed director of the Indian team. Coach Fletcher will now be reporting to him and Shastri will now be in charge of coordinating with Chief Selector Sandeep Patil and MS Dhoni.
Well, you know, they needed to make some changes, but since all due respect to Ravi Bhai, you know, he's doing commentary there. If he's going to get with the Indian team and be hands-on, I would like to see that. Because ultimately what's happening is that you've got another name who Duncan Fletcher would be reporting to. But what's going to happen on the ground, it's still probably going to continue the same sort of way.
Absolutely.
Things have to be changed. If things need to be changed, maybe then you needed to look into a fresh coach. Like if you've given the bowling coach a break, why not the coach? Why couldn't Ravi Shastri step in as coach?
Absolutely. Nikhil Chopra raising a very crucial point, saying that how are things on the ground likely to change because of Ravi Shastri's appointment. This is a big story. We'll continue tracking on headlines today. Boria, Vikrant and Nikhil, thanks so much for putting developments in perspective for us.